Hi, everybody. This is, I don't know, I think the third attempt at an update because I keep not getting it right. Okay, so sorry, I had to readjust there. So the short little one, it's because I was eager to get over to the hospital. I'm tired. So I was, when I was there earlier, I noticed, Mike he was kind of gurgly at times, and he cleaned his mouth out and suctioned him, and I noticed there was bleeding from the intrajugular, cannula. Oh my goodness, sorry. um, I haven't been drinking, honest. um, but they didn't seem to be too concerned. They said they had to keep him anticoagulated to a therapeutic level, which I understand. But I don't know. So, I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm just that tired about the story. I don't know if I mentioned earlier that I got to help do Mike's personal care today, which was really nice. I'm hoping I'm going to get to do that tomorrow. I do have a doctor's appointment in the morning, so I'm going to be there later. So I'm going to miss my early morning visit, and I'll be there around lunch or so. Unless I go over really early, and then, which I might do. I don't know. Anyway, so I get there this evening, and they've got the curtain closed, and I'm getting my PPE on, and ask if I can go in there, and they're like, okay. She's like, the one guy said, Ruben, wonderful guy. He says, well, she's a nurse. Like, does anybody have a problem if she comes in? And they're like, no, come on in. And so I just wish I hadn't left because, yeah. So he was bleeding from the cannula, bleeding from the trach. His mouth had filled up with blood, and he was sputtering. And it's not that they don't have adequate care there, it's just that they rely on the bells to ring off, right? Because that's the alarm systems, but there's no alarm for that. So it just bothers me because, but I wasn't there to, because, yeah, I don't know if it was yesterday or this morning or when it was, just one day's running into the other, where he was gurgly, and I went and got the nurse and suctioned him. And so the nurse tonight said, yeah, if he starts gurgling, just go ahead and suction him if you're comfortable. And I'm comfortable with that. So, but I didn't need to when I was there because he's sleeping nicely. The doctor came in. Once they took all the site down, they shaved kind of the whole area because it's hard, when you got beard there to make stuff stick. And the doctor came in, cleaned it up, and said, oh, look, it's not bleeding anymore. And just said what to do for dressing, and then he put epinephrine, like injected epinephrine, in around the trach site, which I'm sure didn't feel very good. But gotta stop the bleeding. So that seemed to be okay, and they stopped the heparin, and I could be talking in circles, so I'm sorry if I am. So I was doing some sitting because he obviously that's really hard on him, so he went back into deep sleep again. I did some Reiki on him and around his lungs, and it was really kind of great because his heart rate usually hangs out around 40, and he went up to about 65, and his oxygen saturation was around 93, 94, which was good because he was hanging out lower today. But then I've been keeping my eye on the site, particularly the jugular cannula, and I noticed that it was bleeding a little bit. I had a little bit of a staining, a little bit of shadowing, and so I went and I sat down for about 10, well, no, it's more like 10 minutes, and then I went back and I noticed it was bigger, and so then I sat down again for a little. I thought, maybe I'm seeing things, so because it's dark too, and I went back 5 minutes later, and it's starting to look like it's like blistering up. It's hard to describe like what the dressing looks like to make sense, but like pooling a little bit in there. And so I got the nurse, and she asked me to take a picture of it with the tablet, so I did, showed it to her, and I don't know, they don't really seem concerned. And I mean, who am I? I'm not a critical care nurse, and so I don't know. But the doctor is coming back. I know that, and I know that they were going to change the trach straps, because the trach ties, because they were all full of blood. So they'll be going in and checking on him, but I think they need to check in a little more frequently. So I hope they do. And she said I can call anytime during the night, and they'll call me. But I really, I was falling asleep, and I was sitting there, and I thought, I just need to go get some rest. But at the same time, I want to be there for him, and I'm really torn. Like, part of me wants to go back, but the other part of me is like, you got to get some rest. I mean, I know he's in good hands. The staff there, especially tonight, are wonderful, and I know they'll take good care of him, but I just don't want him to be uncomfortable in any way, and it means the world to me. And it's, I haven't been able to really have a good chat with him because he's been so darn sleepy. But tomorrow's another day, so thank you very much, Courtney and Charlie's mom, for the lovely care package that was at the hotel today for me. Really means the world, and you just picked all the right stuff. And I'm sure that's going to, it's easy stuff to eat, and just will keep me going, I'm sure. So thank you, because it has been really hard to know what to have, and I just haven't wanted to drive anywhere, and so walking kind of, there's only limited stuff around, and I don't want to just buy stuff at restaurants because I can't eat it, and then it's a waste of money, and it's just no good. Anyway, thank you again so much. It's most gracious and kind, and means the world to me, so thank you so much. I think I did mention the change of practice. If I didn't mention it at the beginning of this one, I don't know. But anyway, up at Horizon. So if I'm repeating myself, please forgive me. I am deliriously tired. The change of practice up at Horizon, so that everybody in isolation is seen every day by medical staff. So that's good. Love you guys. I'm sorry if this is just a mess, but this is the reality of having someone in ICU with COVID. It's the reality of how you feel and how you become, and the stress and the fatigue and everything. Anyway, I love you guys. Keep your loved ones close. Make sure that they know that you love them. Stay safe. Good night.